welcome back to my new series, Walk Around My Mind with me. This is episode 2 where I will be talking about how I created I Like It Though. As usual, I have written down exactly what I wanted to say. My sweet love, I wrote down 5 pages of tentatively what I'd like to say, and this time it's way less. It's 4. Excellent, right? So to tell you the story about I Like It Though, I have to go back to We're Not Kids Anymore. So that was my second latest release, and it's a song about grappling with growing up but also trying to stay the same. My process for making my songs is kind of like I like to get feedback from my family members. So I tend to show them parts of my songs, incomplete songs, like rough ideas, and even the full thing. My family has heard it many times before it has been released to you. I was showing my mom and sister a part of the song that day, and my mom was really tired from cooking and everything, and then she was trying to say I don't like to listen to things too many times, but I just cut her off and I was like, oh, the words I don't like, I was just like, oh. And then I just started mock singing in a way, cause I don't like it. Accent is not me mocking any country or ethnicity. No racism is encouraged here. Yeah, and that's kind of how the chorus of the song was created. It was that kind of mock singing that made me be like, I'm gonna write a song about this travesty. How could you not want to listen to me? So that's how I wrote, and the mock singing kind of was like, that's a nice tune as it is. So I decided to run with it and just refine it. So that's, cause I don't like it if you don't. I want you to like the things that I live for. So that was the chorus. After the chorus came the second verse, not the first verse, the second one, because I wanted to write about the scenario, the scene that took place, but I knew the first it felt too early, so I wrote the second verse, which is like when I show you a song that I vibe to. So it's not exactly what happened, but I took inspiration from there. And then came the first verse. The first verse was much more creative in the sense it's not true, but I felt it really complemented the vibe of the song and explained kind of the chorus and the second verse. So I think of the second verse as the main event, even though it's supposed to be the chorus. So I just kept on. What was my words? And for the chorus remains exactly the same all 3 times throughout the song. I only changed the last 2 words of the last chorus. So instead of I need you to like me like I like you, I made it love you. So just to be more dramatic, because why not, guys? Why not? When producing the song, melodies and chords, I always usually start my songs off with chords because I honestly don't know where else to start. I find it really difficult to make a song with a melody in mind and then try to figure out chords and stuff. I still struggle in that area, so it's much easier for me if I have a set of chords down. For me, before this scene, I already had some random chords which I had laid down because I was just playing around with it, and this is what the chords sounded like. Can you hear that? So yeah, I played around with those chords, and if you want to know how to find chords, like one of the ways you can find chords is by looking up chord progressions and then playing around with your phrasings and your spacings. For me, I didn't do that this song. I was just playing random chords on my laptop keyboard, you know, like where's the here, so instrument toggles on and you kind of just play random chords. So that was what I was doing that day, and lucky for me I had found like a really neat phrasing which was like a C6 chord without third. So my original chords which I used were the C6 with no third, the C major 7, E minor 7, and again the C major 7. So now with the C major 7s, there's two of them, but they don't sound the same because I use different spacings. That's what I was talking about. Let's look into it. So as you can see here, the first C major 7 is much more spaced out, has like 3 semitones in between the notes you can see here, and in the last C major 7 it's much more compact and kind of like the regular chord, I think. Yeah, well, not exactly regular, but it's more compact. The notes are closer together, so that's what gives it that kind of resolution, but also it feels incomplete because it's kind of the same chord, it's not leading anywhere exactly. And with the spacings I used in the first C major 7, you can see it kind of like steps down into the following chords. So yeah, I thought that was nice because I didn't want the shape of the chords to move upwards, because usually that's very uplifting, and this song wasn't uplifting per se. It's just like a little angsty, a little sad, not very angsty, a little sad, a little hopeful. So I felt the chords which I had found fit very well, so I used that. As you can see here, let me show you. Here I have used two Yoni R&B guitar sounds. Those are BandLab sounds. I did not create those because I do not have my ukulele with me, sadly. So yeah, I scoured BandLab sounds looking for guitar riffs or loops because I knew I wanted something like that in the song, and I found these. They sound really similar, but they aren't. Let me see if you can hear the difference. It's completely fine if you can't. I couldn't for a while either. And now the other one. Haha, okay. Can you tell the difference? The dark blue sample has that extra da 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 or something like that. It has like two guitars, I feel, but the first one is just mainly one. And I was so excited because it's like the same style of guitar. So I'm like, yes, verse and chorus found. To add more layers, I added this cute ear candy triangle because I wanted some transition, something I could use for the transitions, and I thought this was okay. Yeah, just ding. Also used where is it gone? These guitar chords. So for the guitar chords, it's just the chord arpeggios, which is each note played separately, consecutively, and I added like a lot of reverb and space to make it feel like it's far and distant. It gives you that nostalgic feel. When it comes to writing guitar parts, guys, that is completely, it just happens in a way. I don't know a lot of guitar, so I play the guitar like I would a keyboard, and since it's a MIDI instrument, MIDI as an inbuilt instrument, I use my laptop keyboard to write the guitar parts, and that's why it kind of feels like something a keyboard would play. So let's listen to that. It's pretty slow on its own, but together it sounds amazing. So that is my boring guitar part. Now let's listen to it with everything together, because that's the spice. It's very quiet, and it just adds to that nostalgia feel. The bell really adds cuteness and like ding to it. So as you might have noticed, my runs are a little muddy, but that's because I've only recently started practicing runs, but as an R&B song I knew it had to have some runs and it just felt so natural. So I will get better. Practice makes better. The part of the song that I'm most excited to talk to you about is the bridge, because method which I used for the bridge I got from the YouTuber Egodip. In his video creating pumped up kicks from scratch, he talks about how Foster the People used a weird voice sample to create their bridge. So I did the same because I thought, why not? And usually my bridges are bare, they are without voicings and only have melody, but I wanted to challenge myself and add something. So I thought of the tune like it, like it, like it, like it, like it, like it, though. So like it though, I used that. I won't spoil the surprise for you. You can go check out his video and move to the break called the weird voice sample, and you can figure out how he mimicked that kind of sound from scratch. So here's my version of it. This is it, and it isn't originally just a recording. I had to like chop it a bunch and add some effects, but yeah, I think I did very well for my first try. And a little thing I did was in the beginning of the halfway through, the first half is less chopped up, but the second half gets more and more chopped up. So yeah, chopped vocals, and I think that's it. This song has much fewer elements than my previous song because I wanted it to be kind of simple and have that distancy, airy feel to it. I've doubled my chords and panned it left and right, one track each, and I've kept it relatively low just for ambience sake. My harmonies are doubled only during the chorus to kind of give it that many people are singing it, but it's just one harmony, one layer of harmony. And I put the harmonies very soft as well in certain places. Ooh, drums I did myself. It is a very basic drum beat. tried using like the progression technique where you keep on adding elements as you go by parts of the song. So my first verse is very simple, and my last chorus I think would be the most complex drum. Not complex, but have the most elements of the drum. And yeah, let me know if you like more videos like this. I'm still gonna make more videos like this, but let me know if you'd like to know how I started producing my own music, how I got over the blocks of writing. And yeah, if you'd like to ask me any questions, just leave it in the comments. See you later.